Good morning, it's Tuesday. Holidays are over, New Year's done, so he's back into the office with me today. Luckily I only work in the office 1 or 2 days a week, so I'm working from home for the rest of the week after today. But I have to make the trek in this morning, so it's looking a tad icy on the road, so traffic might be a nightmare, but we'll see in the long run. I've had a good breakfast. Ready to go. So let's see what awaits me this day, and I will catch up with you shortly, I guess. On the way to work, a bit icy. Took a while to defrost the old car this morning, but I'm heading in early because I've got some stuff to catch up on from the Christmas period. So I'm heading in. Probably going to be in work about half hour early. Which is cool because most likely one of my colleagues will also be the same, and I'll get the kettle on early. So, oh there we go, green. So I'm testing out the dash cam, so to speak, car camera. Seems to be okay. Seems to be fairly stable. Not too bad at all. As long as everyone else doesn't get ridiculous on the road this morning, I think we'll be fine. So. Let's take a look, see how the traffic is, because you never know. Sometimes you just have to appreciate an uneventful drive to work. So, into the office. You can probably see it's a bit icy around. There's some muted cars. Probably see a bit slippy underfoot. But it'll be nice and warm in the office. But I'm probably going to be the first one in, so I'll make it nice and warm in the office. All right. Job ho. This often happens to me when you're driving home, and I live fairly close to a train line. So once again, I get to spend some of my precious free time stuck staring at a level crossing. Hi again. So, I want to tell you a story about what happened today. Work in itself was fine. I had no issue with work. But this morning, something happened to me which I can only phrase as getting bitch slapped by feminism. Now, I describe myself as a feminist. I believe in equality, level playing field for both sexes. I think to not believe in that in this day and age is bigoted. It's just not a stance I think people can defend easily anymore. Not that they should even try to defend any stance saying that one gender, sex, race should be treated as a lesser than any other. So, this morning, when I wished a friend a happy birthday, and then commented on their Twitter that when they went from seemingly having a decent day to saying fuck 2017 and being the age they are, when I respond with, well, that escalated quickly, I did not expect to basically be told to fuck off. I was basically told that nobody asked for my opinion. Now, whilst true, I don't feel like criticising someone commenting on social media as saying no one asked you is kind of counterproductive to the medium. So I responded in my usual sarcastic sense, saying, well, I'm sorry, I didn't realise that you had to ask permission to make a comment on Twitter. My bad. After which, I was told that because I'm a man, I would feel entitled to give my opinion even though it's not been asked for. Now, After this, the person in question blocked me on both my Facebook account and my Twitter account, and I have no problem with that. It saves me the trouble now. But it's just how far I feel like my head was bitten off for trying to make a slightly jokey comment, and I was then treated to what I can only call bile because of my sex. Now that's new to me. That's not happened to me before. I can honestly say I've not been told that because of my gender my opinion is not welcome. That's a new one on me. And it's something I don't get. If you don't want people to comment on your life, don't put it on social media. If you don't want people to try and create a witty response, create a discussion, ask what's wrong, albeit in whatever sense you feel like, and don't post it on social media. What's the point? What is the point? And especially, don't let your own brand of feminism or I don't know, any other kind of movement that you may be a part of blind you from conversation and discussion. Because the moment you start letting your opinions of sexes, races, political views, religious views, the moment you start letting that blind you to what other people are trying to say, the moment you let that close off the discussion, the moment you try and single out someone because of something that they cannot control, then you are becoming part of the problem. I honestly believe that if I would expect to have my head bitten off if I turned around to her and said I didn't want her opinion. I would expect that when I say that because she's a woman, she would try and comment on something. I would expect a sort of negative response from that, because that is that is not just sexist, not just unjustifiable in anyone's opinion to tell someone that is why you don't want to hear their opinion, and that is why that they're not allowed to make comment on your life. It's just plain rude. It's just rude at the end of the day. But anyway, that doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to name any names. I don't need to. There's no point. It's just something that was a particular interest of me today. And if you want to talk to me about my position on these things, or tell me if I'm in the wrong in any way, because I could be and I may not realise it, let me know. Please let me know. I am not going to tell you to go away if you think that I am... If we have a difference of opinion about what's happening, or of what happened, or anything along those lines. Because the moment you close off the discussion is the moment you close off new ideas to your own perception. The more you stay inside your own bubble, the more you convince yourself that your own arguments are facts. And sometimes that is not the case. Sometimes that is just not the case. But anyway, rant over, interlude over. I'm going to enjoy some noodles now, and I think I'll wrap up today with this. So thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.